Far from the morning, in an old house, a girl lived with her father. Every step, every shadow in this house was filled with secrets that could freeze a person's soul. Her father had been doomed to a mysterious death that no one could understand. The cold breath of his absence still lingered in the air. The girl did not know why or who had done it, and fear surrounded her with every glance, every silence. Since the day her father died, the girl had lived in fear. Every step, every breath felt as if the shadows of the house were watching her. One day, she suddenly made a decision. She stopped, gathered her courage, and tried to leave the house. But the sounds coming from the walls drove her into panic. Every sound, every creak of a door froze her heart and pulled her back. The girl entered the room filled with the paintings her father had created. Every corner seemed to hide a secret. Her father's spirit wandered through the room. Screams, whispers, and ominous sounds filled the entire house. Each sound tightened around her heart, leaving her trapped in fear and confusion. With every step, it felt as if an unseen force was watching her, suffocating and pushing her back. The girl suddenly turned, intending to run, but when she looked down, she saw a skull engulfed in flames. Fear froze her heart, and her breath caught. The golden and red flames cast shadows across the room, turning every corner into a living nightmare. Her legs felt paralyzed, and fear consumed her entire body. The girl's scream suddenly echoed through the room. Her voice shook the walls and seemed to awaken the shadows on the ceiling. The scream filled the entire house. As if the darkness itself sensed her fear, every corner appeared even more terrifying, and her heartbeat pounded in her ears. The girl ran into the yard, her breath still shaking. Suddenly, a hand emerged from beneath the soil. Her eyes widened, and her heart pounded like a drum. Terror consumed her completely, leaving her unable to comprehend what she was seeing. Fear froze her in place, as if time itself had stopped. The girl saw that the hand emerging from the soil belonged to her father. In that moment, the full truth was revealed. The vampire who killed her father was still at large. The vampire had brought her to the yard of the very house her father once lived in. She now realized that losing her father was only the beginning. He had become one of them, and fear now surrounded both her past and her future. The cursed being was now closing in on the girl. Each step seemed to echo the rhythm of the hands emerging from the soil. Her heart raced. Her breath caught. Fear consumed her entire body, and she knew that any moment could be her last. With every glance, the dark entity seemed to draw even closer. The unfortunate creature sent by the vampires approached the girl, slaughtered her brutally, and devoured her. With every drop of blood, life around it faded. The world before her eyes transformed into a sea of red. Horror upon horror. Fear no longer belonged only to the girl. It had consumed the entire realm. Now the girl had become one of them, but who would be the next victim? No one lived in this house anymore. It seemed that the first person to enter would become the next prey of this bloody nightmare. Every step, every silence, hinted at the closeness of fear and death. The house seemed to be waiting for its new victim.